How to get to 9 Arch Bridge? There are 3 access points to the bridge and the main difference is how much walking you want to do. The first is to walk from Ella Station. This takes about 45 minutes and you walk along the train tracks. This is a flat walk but is also the longest option. The second is to walk down from the road via the entry point shown on the map below. This section can be a little tricky to navigate in the dark if you're heading there for sunrise, but it otherwise drops you at the southern end of the bridge. This is walkable from town but it's a fair distance and it's easier to get a tuk-tuk to drop you at the sign-posted point where you follow the path from the main road. The third access point is by tuk-tuk, dropping you at the northern end, shown on the map below. This involves the least walking, but is the steepest and has a couple of slippery patches. We chose this as time was against us at sunrise. We hadn't booked a tuk-tuk in advance and I suppose unsurprisingly there was hardly any around at 5 a.m. It took us over half an hour to find one. Moral of the story is to definitely book in advance. The access route, not to take any tuk-tuk driver promising to drop you at the bridge itself, will take you on a very lengthy detour and charge quite a lot. You can literally drive up to the bridge, but you'll go via Badula and it takes over 30 minutes to do so. A tuk-tuk driver is likely to charge 1,000 rupees to take you on a very convoluted trip. We were warned against this route. 9 Arch Bridge viewpoints. There are several viewpoints for the bridge, but there are 3 which are our favorites. Southern end. If you're going to 9 Arch Bridge for sunrise, then we recommend heading to the southern end first, the end that's closest to the tunnel. To the left of the tunnel as you face it, there's a path that leads up the hill and to a clearing. This is a great place to watch the valley light up as the sun rises behind the mountains. You'll have the beautiful curve of the bridge in front of you as well. This clearing is directly off the path, you can't miss it. The walk up from the bridge is just a few minutes. Northern end in the tea field. The northern end of the bridge is the most popular as you can dive into the tea fields and get close to the base of the bridge. There are plenty of angles here that create great shots, whether that's having someone stand on top of the bridge or have someone at the bottom to give scale. Just be careful getting down to the tea field as it is steep and slippery. We suddenly had a lot more sympathy for the conditions the tea pickers have to work in. Northern end at the Viewpoint Cafe. If you want to meet the nicest person in Ella, then head to the cafe with a glorious viewpoint at the northern side of the bridge. We met Nandana and his family who owned the cafe. They were so incredibly friendly and all-round great people. Nandana knew that we had got up really early to watch sunrise and thought we'd be hungry and gave us a free packet of biscuits. We had a great time chatting to him for an hour and of course admiring the amazing view. Just be careful getting down to the tea field as it is steep and slippery. We suddenly had a lot more sympathy for the conditions the tea pickers have to work in. Northern end at the Viewpoint Cafe. If you want to meet the nicest person in Ella, then head to the cafe with a glorious viewpoint at the northern side of the bridge. We met Nandana and his family who owned the cafe. They were so incredibly friendly and all-round great people. Nandana knew that we had got up really early to watch sunrise and thought we'd be hungry and gave us a free packet of biscuits. We had a great time chatting to him for an hour and of course admiring the amazing view. To get here, head to the northern end of the bridge, the side without the tunnel. Look for a dirt path to the right and head upwards. You'll pass a small building with a blue roof and then a large opening. This is where you can get a cold drink and enjoy the view. 9 Arch Bridge train times. Trains go in both directions throughout the day and on average there's one every 2 hours. You'll get the blue passenger trains or the red cargo ones that go from Colombo to Nuwara Eliya. It is worth keeping in mind that the train times are really only a guideline as Sri Lankan trains never run on time. Check the highlighted times on the timetable below for a rough estimate of when the train will cross the 9 Arch Bridge. The best time to go to 9 Arch Bridge. Sunrise is by far the best time to go to 9 Arch Bridge. Not only is it peaceful and the light is stunning, but you won't see anyone else. We arrived at 6 a.m. and half an hour to ourselves before 4 other people turned up for the next hour. Then came the masses. You'll need to wait until 6:30 for the sun to fully rise above the hills and illuminate the bridge and valley, but getting there at sunrise will help you to get your bearings.